Hey everybody, I just want to make a quick video on a problem that came up on my 2006 Ford Mustang. I was driving along and got the flashing overdrive light, and that signifies a problem in the transmission usually. So I got a code reader that could read those codes, and the code was P0741, which if you read anything about it on the internet is a bad code, because a lot of times they say, oh, you need to get a new torque converter, or you need to get a new transmission altogether, etc., etc. But the car drove perfectly fine, shifted fine all the way through overdrive, and if that light wasn't flashing, you couldn't even tell that there was a problem. But I went and I did a recording of the TCC slip, and it was above what was allowed, so it put the code on. So that means that if it commands the torque converter clutch to lock up, that it wasn't locking up all the way, or it was slipping while it was engaged, and that's not good. From the internet articles that I read, one of the things that possibly could fix it and would not cost like thousands of dollars is a valve body, a remanufactured valve body. And the P0741 is supposedly a non-electrical problem, so the solenoid pack probably wasn't the problem. But in order to only go in there once and try this before doing anything else major, I got a remanufactured valve body plus the solenoid pack, and I replaced both of those. And the reason that I did that was because the valve body has all the valves in there. There's like 14 or 15 valves that control various things in the transmission, and one of them is a torque converter clutch, and they get stuck or they get gunked up, and I was hoping that one of the valves in there that controlled the torque converter clutch was gunked up or stuck. And so I replaced, like I said, the valve body and the solenoid pack, and I'm happy to say that that fixed my problem. No more flashing overdrive light, and when I did record the torque converter slip and or the engagement of it, it engaged when it was supposed to, and the slip was near zero like it was supposed to be. So before throwing a whole bunch of money at torque converter replacement itself, or even going all the way to getting a new transmission, maybe if you had the same symptoms that I have, maybe you could try to replace the valve body because you had sticky valves in there. The valve body and the solenoid pack remanufactured, I got it off of eBay, and it costs about $200. And so yeah, I'm happy to say it works. Thanks. Here's the valve body and solenoid pack that I replaced. I think the actual issue was in the valve body. Alright, we're going to be getting on the highway here and see how the torque converter clutch works. Should be able to see it turning on here in a minute. There you go, it's starting and it's engaged, and you can see the slip desired and the slip actual, and staying engaged. So if you have the same issue, a P0741 code in a 5R55S transmission and no other codes, you might look into replacing the valve body and see if that fixes your problem. It fixed mine.